Thank you for joining us, Dr. Venkat, on Motor India Trans Report. We see a lot of changes subject to the environmental emission changes that the truck industry is going through. How has been it for Mahindra Trucks and Bus division, and what is your strategy to go successfully from BS4 to BS6? You can also take us through the implementation of BS4.
Thank you, Rajesh. I think BS4 nationwide that we have just gone through has been a wonderful opportunity for the entire industry and for us at Mahindra Truck and Bus specifically. We've had a lot of core engine technology with our company for a long time. Common rail engines, Mahindra has been a pioneer in India, and we've had common rail CRD engines in the market for more than 10 years as Mahindra and Mahindra. In our fleet as well, for Mahindra Truck and Bus, we've had common rail engines for several years, especially on our LCV and bus range, as well as in some HCV vehicles. Now, with the Blazo vehicle launch that we did in 2016 on our HCVs, we've gone fully common rail on the Blazo series. We've sold over 4,000 trucks in the BS3 version, and those trucks have been sold with a fuel economy guarantee, with a mileage guarantee, or truck wapas, and I'm very happy to say that not a single truck has come back because the fuel economy has been delivered as promised to the customer. So we've had good experience with CRD in BS3 and in some BS4 prior to 1st of April. Now, what's happened since then? Since 1st of April, we have had a lot of difference in the industry. Some industry competitors in HCV have gone with an EGR option on HCVs. Some competitors have gone with SCR option, and that includes us. I just want to take a couple of minutes to explain about these options and the technology choices that we've had to go through. EGR is good technology. We use it, but in smaller vehicles, up to LCVs and potentially including ICVs. SCR is the right option for HCVs, and I'll tell you why. See, power to weight ratios are much lower in HCVs compared to LCV trucks or passenger cars. If you take a HCV truck, a 49 tonner, the power to weight ratio typical for 49 tonner is about 4.5. Whereas for an LCV 5 tonner vehicle, the similar power to weight ratio is about 14. So what this means is that the HCV vehicle operates at full load most of the time compared to an LCV vehicle. So this means that the engine, is stressed more on a HCV, and an EGR is not good for the engine at that type of application, because the EGR by definition it reduces the fresh air fuel mixture that goes to the engine, and it mixes it up with exhaust gas recirculation. About 15 to 18% typically of exhaust gases are recirculated into the engine in the combustion cycle. So which means that the fresh air fuel mixture that the engine is getting is that much lower, and therefore for a vehicle application where power to weight ratio is already lower, this lowers the output of the engine further when you use EGR technology, and it stresses the engine more. Therefore, we believe that EGR is not the right technology. The stress on the engine is more, the duty cycle is higher for that EGR engine in this application, which makes a compromise on life of the engine. So now, you look at the SCR scenario. We are offering SCR scenario with the highest torque, in the 7.2 liter M-Power engine. We are giving a 950 Newton meter of torque compared to 850 or lower that the competition is offering in a similar segment. So what this means is that we have a good reserve torque available for handling applications and any load terrain combination that some of our competition might not have that reserve for. We are also offering SCR technology, which is airless versus an air-assisted technology which some of our competition are offering. we're the only ones in the Indian market to offer the airless technology. The airless SCR is a new generation of technology, the next generation compared to the air-assisted SCR technology. And this technology is, the airless SCR's technology is actually more efficient, and it has less parts, which means that it takes less power to run the airless system, thereby giving better performance. It also means that the system is more easily serviceable compared to the air-assisted technology. It also costs less to service.
Sure.
So these are the overall advantages that we have put into the architecture
Sure.
as we have gone from BS3 to BS4.
Sure. And you could, if you could explain, how would this translate into a better fluid economy for the customer? It would be, helpful for the viewers to understand what's the difference you are offering.
So we are offering, with our BS3 Blazo, as I mentioned, we offered the fuel guarantee. And in 4,000 vehicles in BS3, we don't have a single vehicle back because we have delivered on that promise. I can say with confidence that in BS4 on Blazo, we are offering even more superiority compared to competition than we offered in our successful BS3 Blazo campaign.
Sure.
And what this means is that the customer gets overall fluid economy, that is fuel and AdBlue together. Total usage of fluids as used for every kilometer of operation is superior in our vehicle compared to every other domestic competition. And this has been established already, and therefore we are giving this fluid economy mileage guarantee in our HCV Blazo BS4 vehicles.
And few last words on the expansion of the range of vehicles. What's the status on ICV, if you could update the viewers?
So the ICV platform, as has already been talked about in the press, is going very well. We are in very advanced stages of validation and homologation of our lead platforms, and our entire range is coming up very well for through the development process. And exact dates of the platform launch will be announced subsequently.
Sure. All the best with all your future plans. Thank you so much for joining us.